Hey everybody, happy Friday. It's Friday Night Lights, right? Um, so in this video, I'm going to be showing some thrift visits from community, eco thrift, and I actually went to an antique store that's literally like down the street from my house. And I've been wanting to go, but I just always pass by there. There's actually a few. And I was kind of looking, I was browsing to see, I want to work on opening up my own antique booth. However, there was nothing available at this one particular location that I really wanted to work towards. But they do have me on the list. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers. Hopefully, somebody decides they don't want to have an antique booth there anymore, and I get an opportunity, because I always come across some really fun finds, and I don't want to ship it through eBay. It makes me very nervous to ship ceramics, heavy pieces. I do not want to deal with shipping portraits, etc. So let's see here. If you're interested in anything, please email me at SohoCaliforniaVintage@gmail.com. It's the same name as the title of my YouTube channel, no spaces. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe right here. It's free. My name is Kimmy. I do resell different pieces, but mainly on this channel, I do jewelry. So with that being said, if you're interested, email me. Don't be shy. Let's see here. Anything under £1, domestic is $5. Over, it's going to be a few more dollars. And I'm trying to see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to jump right in. I've already talked for 2 minutes, and I know you guys are probably, the ones that watch every single video are probably like, show us the stuff. So I'm going to go over pieces I got, what's available for sale. And I also, at the end, have a little antique glass jar that I'm going to open up. I did buy some stuff at the antique store with the little glass jar. So let's just hop right in, because I know this video is already becoming long. So before I get into the brooches, I am going to show this beautiful twisted. This is Italian sterling. Do you see how the cuts give it that nice fire? It's not even really clean. Anything I show in the video also is as is. So the way you see it in the video is the way you're going to get it shipped to your house. So let's give a measurement on this. So it is marked right here, and I did test it. It is marked Italy right there, 925. There's something, it's something about Italian silver. Well, I love Italian anything, food, jewelry, art, but something about Italian silver. It looks like white gold. And this is thick enough where it's not gonna kink up, because the thinner pieces are more delicate. See that? It's not gonna kink up. If anybody's interested in this one is $45. Let me give you a full length measurement on this chain. Where is my measuring tape? I just pulled it out. Okay. So we're gonna measure this piece. She's gorgeous. Okay, let's have the full length. And the full length is at 17 and a half. 17 and a half. That's the full length of the chain. So it's a little over, the drop is a little bit over 8 inches. Let me guess. So if anybody wants this one's $45. I think this is one of the more expensive pieces I'm going to have in this video. So Look at that. And I mean, I could just imagine. It doesn't need to be cleaned, but I mean, I probably would take it to a jeweler and clean it. I can't clean the twists. They have special equipment to, you know, like put air pressure and all that good stuff. So let's jump into these pieces. Okay, so the only thing I got discounted the day I went to the community was the green ticket. No, I'm sorry. Was not the green ticket. So blue was full price. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Green was full price. Everything else was discounted. So I seen how well the brooches did on my last video. So I wanted to see if I could find some other gems. And I look at this beauty right here. A little bit of Art Deco. Maybe, well, I was going to say Hollywood Regency, but I think of more gold. But still, like this swoosh of a design. And then the three, I don't know if you'd call it a buckle, but the vertical lines that come across right here. All the stones are there that I could see. So if anybody wants this one, we're going to do 15. Look how beautiful she is. Oh my God. And, you know, fall's coming around, winter's around the corner, the holidays when you're going to see families. You could also wear it like this, like, you know, or like this. Just anything against a solid color is just going to make it pop. It's beautiful. Then we have this gray faux pearls with these rhinestones. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. I don't think my camera's really focusing. Let's see if there's some. I know there's no maker's mark on that one. Is there a maker's mark on this one? No, but this one as well is beautiful. So we're going to do $8 on this one. $8. And then look at this deep red stone. So these do not, they're very small. I don't think they are glass. They feel like acrylic, but they have a lot of fire. So they might be glass. Hold on. Let me see here. I can't tell. It's very, the viscosity on this is a little tricky. So this is very like Victorian. This reminds me of Victorian. And oh my God, it's my neighbor's dog. Sorry about that. I think somebody got home, so she gets excited. So this is a pen pendant. So if anybody wants this beautiful piece, this one is 10. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. So now on these, I mainly got this card because of this pen. This is Acesso Craft, New York. So this is like around the 50s. It's marked right there. It's kind of hard though. I only see one other one like this out in the market, and I believe it's the stones are like a blue. This one is of a pink rose color. Look at how it's big. It has weight. It's beautiful. I am gonna list this on my eBay store for a good amount. So as my subscribers, I will give you the discounted rate, and this one is 40. Beautiful. Are those fleur de lis? Yeah, those are fleur de lis. Beautiful. And then if anybody wants, there's a key right here. Here's a key. And then here is a floral pin. This is like transfer wear. I'm trying to see if this is milk. This might be glass. It feels like milk glass. We could just do like $1. And then on the key, see if all the stones are there. On the key, let's do $2. Christmas is around the corner. Here's a fun little ornament. Let's do $1 on this pin. Look at these gorgeous pieces right here. Oh my God. So this right here is not glass. Look at the dome, faceted dome. It's not glass. And it looks like a flower, sunflower, I don't, maybe? Let me see. The back is very, very clean. Okay, so this is Sarah Coventry. Sarah Coventry. Wow. And I was looking at this stone because sometimes there are chips like on top, or I could tell that there's foil inlay on the back. So sometimes it'll be scratched and then you could see it as the light pierces through. And no, nothing at all. So this one is 15. This one's fun. And it's big too. Look at that. It's big. And then this one, we are going to do 15 on this one as well. I believe this is Sarah Coventry. Yeah. And here we have a smoky faceted crystal. And then we just have these leaves coming out. And they kind of have like this circular motion. Like a wheel. This one is 15. Okay. So, let me see here. Okay, now I'm gonna jump into, oh, I have this. Let me take this off. This is an actual genuine Swarovski necklace. I don't know if it has a price on here. Here's the tag. And it's, you know, it has the maker's mark. Here's a Swarovski right there. And it's a star. It's just a star. Look at the chain, how great this is. Okay. So, it does have an extender. Let's see what the drop on this is. I've featured this on an older video. I saw it there and I was like, you know what? I need to bring that back up. So the drop on this is 8 inches. This one is 20. And you know what, you guys? Christmas is around the corner. This would be a really beautiful gift to give to somebody. 20 bucks. Come on. I mean, not including shipping. But if you get a couple other things for yourself, it makes it, you know, more bang for your buck. You get the original tag. They think you bought it at the store. And is the swan logo on the back. Yeah. It's very dainty, but, you know. Look at the chain. Or if you like the chain yourself, you could keep the chain and then put the pendant on something else as a gift. However, this is 20. We'll do 20 on that. Okay, so then at Eco Thrift, there was just a couple, a few finds. Okay, so when I saw this through the glass, I thought it was metal, and I picked it up and I go, oh my God, this is so light. It's plastic, but look, it's a clamp. So, but when you wear it, see that? Oh, hold on one sec, guys. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I hope it doesn't get loud. I see gardeners outside. So, okay, so back to this. This is plastic. So if you don't like heavy pieces, but you like, oh my God. Yep. All right, hold on. Okay, so I think they passed. I think they're done with the part that's closest to where I'm filming. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna. This is plastic, but look at how cool. Okay, so if you like the big bracelets, but you don't want to feel like you're wearing much weight, like you just want you know, light as a feather, that feeling, like you're moving your hands and you're not really feeling anything. This is the bracelet for you. And I just love that it's an owl. This one is 6. So let me give you the measurement inside. Oh, there they go. The measurement inside is 2.5. That must be like the standard go-to, 2.5. I hope it's not too loud. I'll put them okay, so then I got these beautiful tiger's eye, and they're separated. These little seed beads are separating each tiger's eye. I think this is about an 8mm size. I'm gauging. It might be 6. It might be 6. Oh my god, isn't tiger's eye so beautiful? It's so buttery to look at, and it feels like butter. Okay, so this one is 18. It's very, very long. Okay. Very, very long. But I will say this. If somebody's not really into wearing the necklaces, they can make 3 to 4 bracelets out of this. And tiger's eye is really good as one of the healing stones. You can make like 3 tiger's eye bracelets and wear them, you know? Like, you just need like that stretchy string from Michael's or over here we have Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I think there's a Hobby Lobby over there, but you know, 3 strands, whatnot. And if you're not comfortable in doing it, maybe you could find somebody. Oh, my bracelet just came off. Hold on. Okay, I think we may be done with the gardeners. Between the fan and the gardeners, I have the fan on because it's really, really warm today. Forget it. Okay, so this is 18 for this long strand of tiger's eye. And if it doesn't sell, then I'm gonna make some stretch bracelets out of this. This is really, really good. Okay, here we have a bangle. Let me see, what did I get for this bangle? It was discounted. I'm trying to think here, what did I pay on this? I think this one was 75% off. I think. 25. Okay, so this one is $5. Okay, I feel like abalone is so underrated. I mean, how could you not like the beautiful swirls and pearl of this shell? It's just so... Let me see if I could get it on. Yeah, I could get it on. Okay, so see? So this one's $5, and it's just on a silver bangle. Very, very light in wear. Where's my tape? And the inside is... Oh, it's like a little bit over 2.5. Sorry about that. It's all blurry. It's a little over 2.5. Okay. I absolutely love this necklace. This one is 20. I'm going to show you how long it is. So we have multiple strands. Wait a minute. Let me fix it here. I feel like it's tangled. Hold on. This one is so fun. It looks kind of like an artisan piece, a little bit of, well, I don't want to say native because it has like faux turquoise, but maybe it's okay. So let me show you this. So we have these chains. See the different style and shape. And then we have this chain right here with these carved in caviar beads. Okay, so it's very, very long, and it has an extender. I don't even know why it could go over somebody's head. Look at this piece. Look at that. It has these little stones right here. They're very, very light, like a seafoam green. And then here, and then we, oh God. This one is 20. So let me give you a drop. Even with the extender, there is a maker's mark. I'm gonna probably have to do a Google Lens lookup. I forgot. That's the maker's mark. Right there. So let me do a drop measurement. Whatever doesn't sound in this video, I'm gonna post it up in my next video. So the drop on this is 16 inches. Okay, that's long. That's long. She's 20. Oh, I love that one. She's fun. Okay. I need to speed it up because I have a lot more to go through, and let me see, was this discounted? No, it wasn't. Okay, so here I have this chain, silver tone chain, and it's holding this heart, and I just like the antique finish on this. This heart reminds me of like the Victorian hearts. And if anybody wants this one, we will do, let's do 13. We're going to do 13 on this one. Where's my measurement? So the drop on this is 8.5. 8.5. I don't think there's an extender. No. So we're gonna do 13 on the heart with the silver chain. I love it. I love it. We got some more hearts. This one is actually going to be, let me see the condition. I mean, I remember. Oh no, she's fun. This one is 18. This one's 18, and I'm going to show you why. We have shades of green, blue, purple, like an amethyst, ABs. Okay, this is really hard to lay out. Hold on. These are faceted crystals. I feel like this is not giving it any justice. I'm going to have to put it by the window. And there are hearts. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Like, oh God, when the sun hits this, it just pings the fire. So let me give you a drop on this. Is there an extender? It kind of looks like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show a few more necklaces that have a lot, they're crystals, faceted crystals, and I'm going to put it against the window so you guys can see. So the drop on this is 10 inches. It's 10 inches. This is 18. And she's gorgeous. She is absolutely gorgeous. Now I got this long strand of beautiful different shades of blue crystals. And is this clear, AB? It looks like it's clear. Yeah, it's clear. So look at how long this is. This one's 20. And if you have a very, well, you could probably double it up. Beautiful. Beautiful, stunner. Just looking at this, I'm like, I want to go back to the thrift store and get some more, or to shop, hunt, see what I could find, you know. So the drop on this is 16 and a half inches. 16 and a half inches. Now this bracelet is going to be 10. When I picked this up, I thought, because a lot of people at home that make jewelry, they will use royal gold clasp or silver clasp. When I picked this up, it is marked 925 with a like maker's mark. It's like a crown with, it kind of looks like a S. I don't know. So I have, this may be like a gold vermeil over sterling. And these crystals have a lot of fire as well. Fall is around the corner, or maybe, is it here? No, it's not here yet. And these are perfect fall colors. Look at that. Let's give a length on this. I think I already gave the price, 10. This one's 10. And it could go anywhere from 7 3/4 to 8 1/4. I'm going based off of the opening of this right here. Actually, could you make, I wonder if you can make it smaller. I wonder if it could go in, but it wouldn't look right. No, let's just, yeah, so that's the measurement. So let me show you guys really quickly what it looks like in the sun before I hop into the antique stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm outside really quickly because I wanted to capture the sun hitting it. And here are both necklaces. The top, you could wear it long. And let me show you really quickly the bracelet. So here's the bracelet. Okay, I don't know. I hope those small little mini clips outside helped. Sometimes I just feel like the camera is just not capturing, you know, what I see. But just wanted to show that. So okay, so we showed the bracelet, the necklace. Okay, so let's move on to what I got at the antique store, which, man, I'm telling you, you could spend money so fast, so quick there, and without blinking an eye, you're already like at $100. So let's see. Oh, you know what? This is time for what I was going to announce. So if you made it to this part of the video, you are going to be aware that I am doing my giveaway. So I wanted to find something special for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So let me give you the rules. You have to be subscribed. Subscribe's right. Hit the button. Notification bell. And this also will be including international subscribers. this will not include other YouTube channels. So this is just for the subscribers who watch, and who I just wanted to give basically a huge thank you, because like I said before, without you guys, my channel would be nothing. So I actually found this in the antique store. Oh, and it is a barrel clasp. I thought it was a lot older when I saw this through the glass. Look at this cameo. It's like on a tortoiseshell, but the material is resin. So this must be a really, really old 1928. Probably around the time that they came out, like in the late 60s, early 70s, because it doesn't have that pattern. I need to find out when that pattern was stapled into their designs in the back. 1928, the tag. Okay. This cameo appears to be a lot older. I love how it's like not your typical cameo girls. She has short hair, kind of like a flapper, maybe not. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so this is what you have to do, and it's long. So this is what you have to do to enter in the comment section, and I'm gonna give it a few days. You're gonna write, you can write whatever else you want in the comment section about my jewelry, but one comment, because this is how I'm gonna narrow it down. You're gonna put hashtag. Hashtag is the tic-tac-toe sign key, and you are gonna write cameo. Hashtag cameo, and you have to be subscribed. That will be your entrance into the giveaway. So then I'm gonna wait a few days, maybe a week or so, give or take, and I will announce who the winner is. Okay, so this is the prize for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I love this piece. I'm gonna be honest, I thought about keeping her, but the way I feel about this piece is the same way I want somebody to win the piece and feel like, oh my God, I want it. And when they wear it, I want them to feel that greatness, the way I look at this piece. Okay, and then this chain right here is superb. It looks like real gold. So good luck to everybody. Don't forget, just write that in one comment. If it's misspelled, I wrote it down. If it's misspelled, you're not entered. Make sure you write it as is. Okay, enough about that. All right. I like how they wrapped it in a little paper wrap. So I got these rings. This one is a gold tone. It does say 18 karat and something else inside. It's not 18 karat. This reminds me of coral cabochon. It has little rhinestones, and I like how the little lifts. It looks like the leaves that come up. It's kind of like when you tie a bow and it sticks up the little ears. So this one is 10. Now everything I bought at the antique place was, there wasn't really much room to profit off of. So this is a size 7. So this one is $10. Okay. Look at this gorgeous gem. These are pink ABs. This reminds me of like a little mini brooch. She is vintage and adjustable. You know what? No, she's not silver. I was just about to say, is this silver? What does it say right there? No, it doesn't say anything, but she's adjustable. Okay. I didn't notice the wear it had on the side right there. I mean, when you're wearing her, your fingers are covering it. It's not going to say, oh my God, hello, gorgeous. You don't see a lot of pieces like this. Well, I don't. That are in this condition, the cluster and everything. Because, and I paid up for her because of this wear right here. I'm going to price her, and right here a little bit. I'm going to price her accordingly. I'm not making much on this because I did buy her for over 10 bucks. So this one is 16. So it's adjustable. I don't need to give you a ring size. But look at, she's $16. Like, oh my God. What do you think, Garuda? You like it? Okay, I'm making my jewelry talk to each other. I need to stop. Okay, so here we have a brass finish. Look at this beautiful piece. It's cinnabar. It's not that old. The maker is Jan Michaels. I think it's Jan Michaels. Yeah, Jan Michaels. And it says SF. I think the SF is San Francisco. I believe this company started in San Francisco, California. It can be, let me give you the size on it being closed. So closed, well, wait a minute. Okay. It's kind of hard. Hold on. Closed. It's about, it could be as tight as, what's that, a 7? It could be as tight as a 7, but let me tell you something. It could open up. So it could probably go as big as an 8 or 9. So, I don't see too many of the, I just couldn't leave this piece behind. She wasn't that cheap either. So if anybody wants this ring, it is $30. This one is $30. I'm gonna put it on this one. This belongs more on like a ring finger or a pointer. I've never seen a ring with cinnabar in it. That is great. Okay, look at the design. Beautiful. $30. Okay, so those were my finds. Okay, and this is also what I forgot to talk in my video. For people who are watching this and you're new, please do a screenshot and tell me the price and send it to my email, or timestamp with the price and send it to my email. So this is the glass jar that I paid $10 for. Let's bring it up. Okay, not a very big glass jar, but I love the cuts in this vintage glass jar. This one was $10. I don't know. Let's see if we could get at least one special piece out of here. The price was at the top. The lady at the antique store takes, I guess, all the stickers off. So let's open her up. Let's see what's inside. Okay, that doesn't help me. And let's see if these are worth it, because I will go back. Okay. So everything in this jar will be for sale. So here we just have this saddle looking ring. There is some wear on it. I'll do $1 on this piece. It's about six and a half. No, 6.25. 6.25, and it's plastic. I'll do $1 on that. Here we have some butterflies. some shells. It's in good condition, and it has an adjuster. This is all plastic. It's like a little gold bracelet. Let's do $2. So here we have some faceted, I don't know, these are not crystal. It's just a stretch bracelet. If anybody wants that, $1. Here we have a Christmas tree. There is some wear right here. Maybe a stone could be placed right there. I would very much so put a stone right there, and then maybe encrust all this part with stones so it wouldn't look, you know, with severe wear. We'll do $1 on that one. Hope everybody is having a great Friday, getting ready for the holiday weekend over here in the United States. Okay, so this one is by Etc. It's a very, very long necklace. And let's see here. So we have 3 strands. We just have gold chains, acrylic faceted. And if anybody wants this, we could do $2 on this one. Let's see what other good pieces we have. Oh, this is very, very fun. Very, very fun. So they're like little bells. Oh. Yeah, this is cute. It looks like an anklet, maybe? A bracelet. Let's do a measurement. Oh, this is really, really cute. Where's my... Okay. Oh, yeah, she must be an anklet. Or, I mean, she could be comfortable on a wide wrist. She's a 9.5. Let's do $2. Here's a stretch ring. Adjustable stretch. This stone actually feels very, very nice. Like, too good of quality to be on this costume piece. Let's just do $1. Here we have some matching earrings. These are knitted. These are homemade, you could tell. With the crystals, we could do $1 on the pair. Okay, so let's look at these hearts. Let me see. This is actually very, very cool. Look at the different hearts. We have a tree. This necklace is cute. I have to say it's not bad for $10. I mean, I would like to get it. This to me kind of made it worth it. And what else did I get? There's something else in there. Okay, maybe not. But this, let's do $5 on this heart necklace. I just want to get a full drop measurement on this one. Where are we at with this? So we're about 8.5 drop. Let's do 5 on the hearts. And it has a little bit of like, is it me? Or it looks like I see like a light purple hue on half the hearts. Let's do 5 on that one. I see a heart earring. Maybe there's a pair. I would think for such a small jar, that there would be a pair. Okay, I'll put the heart earring to the side. Okay, this is actually a fun jar for 10 bucks. Not too bad. Okay. Let's see here. So we just have flowers. This stuff is clean too. It's not icky or dirty. This is on a long one. Let's just do $2 on this one. $2 on the flower necklace. Okay, this one looks interesting. Let me see. What do we got going on here? Okay, so here we go. It's a long silver chain. Very, very long. Look at that. And then here we have these teal beads with the tassel. Let's do $1. Let's do $1 on that one. What else do we have? What else? I think I might have to go back and get a couple more jars just so we could see what's going on. So this is, I don't know who that is. Bourbon and bow ties? No. Oh, that one's tricky. Sometimes when they do the B's and the H's running into each other, it's kind of hard to distinguish. Okay, so this one has copper. I like how it has these hooks. I mean, it has a little bit of wear, but it's not. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it does have some wear in the chains. We could do $1 on this one. Here is a very fun necklace. No maker's mark with the bird. Look at how cool that is. Very, very cool. There is wear. I see wear right here. And so because of that, I'm only going to ask for $1 on that. Bummer. That's a bummer because that one is a really cool, fun piece. Okay, so I got one heart earring. I feel like, I don't know what I feel like. Oh, here's a pair of earrings, shells. There's a lot of wear though on the hooks. Here's a crown, little girl necklace. We'll do $1 on that. I'm missing, unless I got it caught up, but I'm missing. Okay, so this is a pendant. Okay, here's a pendant with a dried flower. That's cute. That's $1. I don't know if this came off of this chain right here. I think it did. Okay, I think yeah, this broke. If anybody wants this with the tassel, it's busted. This is going to craft. Okay, American Gothic House. Eldania or Eldon. American Gothic house. I have no idea. Okay, here's a pair of faux earrings. Faux pearl earrings, not faux earrings. Well, they're not real of anything, so I guess they would be faux. This one has a tag. Oh, this is express. Faceted crystal. I mean, no, it's not crystal. Faceted. It's gloss. It's gloss. I don't know, $1. So that's pretty much it. What came in there. I mean, it's always, you know, fun. Oh, wait, I forgot this. This also came in there. Oh, it's a little mousey. Ready for Christmas time. So I would remove this, but the mouse, wait, what's going on here? Oh, we lost his nose. Somebody actually handmade this. They did a really good job. But we're missing its nose. Craft. So, it was alright. I mean, I probably would get maybe every now and then a jar when I'm out of, you know, other jewelry and whatnot. But yeah, it was alright. I like the glass though. Okay, enough blabbering. So you guys, send me an email. What do you like? Whatever, like I said, whatever doesn't sell, I am gonna put it in the next video. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video on Saturday or Sunday because it is a holiday. I know people are, you know, busy. Okay, I'm just blabbing. But hey, guys, thank you for... I'm trying to do a thumbnail here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, what I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to leave it in that clip of the video. So then that way people that see it will see about this, okay? And I hope you could bring one of these special gems home. Yeah, I'm just creating stuff now. Okay, guys, you have a beautiful rest of your Friday. If it's already Saturday, have a beautiful Saturday, the rest of your holiday weekend. I'll see you guys on the next one. This is Soho California Vintage signing off. Peace.